YouTube notifications.
Did you guys get a lot of traffic your way for Halloween? Like, I know you said you weren't going to hand out candy, but I'm sure people still knocked.
We did not have a single person knock. We keep
Oh,
the lights off, the door closed, and
oh, perfect.
we had no one.
Oh, perfect. Well, I will say it was awesome because a lot of the houses we went to, they had the baseball game on. Like some people had
Nice.
like the projection screen on the garage. Some people like brought their TV out into their driveway. So that was pretty funny to watch.
What did the kids go as this year?
Let's see. Do you know the movie Despicable Me?
Yeah.
He had little minions, the
Yeah.
little like yellow critters. So my son went as that.
Nice.
And then Penny, there's this movie called K-pop Demon Hunters. It's like a demon slayer.
Jeez, didn't
And
Dan, or maybe yeah? I heard you. I actually know. I had lunch with a friend the other day who
yep,
said the
yep,
same thing. His daughter, similar age,
yep.
same thing.
I mean, it's like it was insane how many people went as
How
it.
are they so big? I've never heard of them.
Oh, it's a Netflix phenomenon.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a Netflix phenomenon that came out probably like 6 months ago, and it's an animated show, animated movie. So
Gotcha.
start. Good luck.
Good luck.
See if I can crack the code here.
On the run, it's Pope. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32.
I feel like we haven't played at Cal very much.
The big fellas up front, they
No,
don't
it's
get
been a
lot of
while.
credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters.
Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Got it in the middle. It's Figueroa. Around but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this offense is built around this team. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Going to the run. It's Pope. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bear.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage. And then
How's fantasy football going for you?
Like I'm 4-4 or whatever it is, probably. Like,
not
they're
bad.
one game above or below 500. I've won games I shouldn't have won. You know, I've lost games that have been heartbreakers. You know, kind
Do you have any action on Thursday night? Heading into the weekend?
No, I lost like $100 last week.
No, I
forgot who I bet.
meant more your players. Did any of your fantasy players play Thursday?
Oh yeah. I had Derrick Henry, so he put up like
Okay, nice.
average 12 yards. So,
And that's a play they'll be talking
but
about
I did win last night on the Dodgers.
Nice.
It's sort of synonymous with this rivalry between Cal and Stanford, and you never know any given
Yeah,
year there's
mine
gonna be a
110.
player
That's
who's
one of
gonna jump out
your
at you, David, something you'll
tightest bets.
about this series. The big game in 1982, the band running on the field, the one y'all referenced. Every year, whoever has the Axe Trophy, they change the score of that game. That's how petty this rivalry is. We just change history, change scores.
Oh my God. That should have been picked. What happened?
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative.
Too easy.
There we go again. Another one of those first to 50.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see.
That'd be funny if we ran out of like kick return attempts. I wonder if it keeps track of how many times we
I don't think it does.
kick right or left.
That quickly tune up that much yardage. Defense is going to get something figured out.
I know he thinks he can house every
Extra point. Sorry, can't use them.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh no, what happened? I didn't want that. Oh, I'm gonna get called for an offside.
Back to pass. They've got the screen set up.
I was gonna do an inside zone to the opposite.
There's a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You
First
saw
stop
the
wins.
speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think
That's a shame.
invoke the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see
Your dad a
offense, they
Dodgers fan?
understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run
sort
back
of.
on the field. They are
Yeah.
ready to
Were you guys
drive
watching the game
ball
together? Or?
Yeah.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got a man. There he goes. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
He's also the,
How good is
you know, like all those commercials about like, oh, your parents this, your parents that.
just dump it off to, but can
My
actually
dad's the
beat
guy who
teams
hates
as
like
a
the
receiver.
NBA because they only shoot threes, and he hates baseball because they only swing for home runs.
swing routes or
Okay.
flat routes. This guy can get vertical.
And so like the Dodgers annoy him at times because that's all he thinks they always swing for, or they strike out
Sure,
so much.
sure.
It's like, well, the
Gotcha.
baseball 50 years ago was better. Well, yeah, just different.
Fair, fair.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback can make a big play when he's
Oh,
turning around.
catch that lob.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
those third downs are hard to execute. And when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder. But this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now,
Max going for the goal line.
Why can't I stop you, dude? Like, Dan, Mac, they can, like, get
Well,
stops.
Dan didn't really stop me. I mean, Dan had one stop. Well, here we go with my kicker. He had one big fumble return or fumble force. That was pretty much it.
Okay. I guess Mac, then. I don't know how you guys have these low scores.
Mac and I just play atrocious games.
What happened with that PAT there?
So I have a walk-on kicker, and that's like the 8th time this season where like it doesn't let me click the second time.
Is that
I have no idea. I'm going with it. It's the walk-on kicker because I don't understand why it happens, but it happens a lot.
Gotcha.
welcome to the frustrating reality of college football.
Like not a once thing or twice thing. It's seriously 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Like I need to check how many missed extra points he has. It's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, that's going to catch up at some point.
What has?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go.
Utilizing my run game.
Inside, he tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too
Yeah, I think I recruited like a 3-star kicker.
But that's all they are. That's as good as they get. So,
Yeah. And he's been like rock solid. So
yeah, I think you might have stolen from me. I think.
maybe.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. First play of the drive, lost a throw. Working that left side now.
Bills. Oh,
There he goes. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10.
got that zig.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I went for it. I sure as heck tried to pitch that for a tutty return.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the
Finally, hit sticks work rarely for me.
action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Fuck.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lawson. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Caught over the middle. It's Hope there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hope. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the easy one to the back.
That was a big fumble a few minutes ago.
That was huge. Absolutely huge.
I tell you, when this
That
drive
was
started, the defense thought they had them in a
like
hole.
this huge.
Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. He'll be stopped.
Is that a juke, or do you just pull him back like as he's running?
It's a juke. If you press down on the right stick.
Gotcha.
That's
That's
why
what.
this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but on small change, they take over at the 43.
Can't do that.
How great has this linebacker been in coverage these last 2 games now? That's now his 3rd interception in 2 games. He had 2 last week. First interception in this game on the opening drive. He's not only good against the run, he's not only good rushing the passer, but this guy is a monster in coverage.
Push down for the tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability. If he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Extending the play. Zings it complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He's not going to make it.
Go.
What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Nice block.
Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Texas.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A little screen to the running back. Crosses the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's going to fire deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Guys, let's take a big picture view of Stanford. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All of the
I had no idea.
starting the season in the top 5, but there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese, and what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be All-Americans. They have guys that can change the course of games, and that's why coming into this season, they were given that top 5 ranking, but on the field, in games, they simply, for whatever reason, have not been able to get it done, and the lack of execution, to me, is a huge reason why they've fallen out of the top 25.
Yeah, they haven't handled the pressure. I mean, that's just the easiest way to say it, because you just mentioned playmakers. They got them. They got guys that know how to play this game. That's why they were ranked in the top 5. They've got to get something going, and it has to start today.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. On the move.
But you gotta
Got enough for the first
play
down.
action on that. Got me.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone.
Oh,
Touchdown, Cardinal.
what are we doing?
Extra point.
Google.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
A little surprising that they didn't go for 2, but they're still down by a point. He'll bring it out. It's Wiggins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cal.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't hang on. It's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. There's always one thing sure to get the juices flowing for the Cardinal and the sturdy Golden Bears, and that's anything to do with the axe, guys.
Yeah, and the trophy games are fun. It's not a real axe, by the way. It's kind of a trophy with an axe on it. But this means something to them. It means something to the fans. All the pranks, all the history behind it, Paul.
Yeah, it's really actually more of a plaque, which is interesting. But regardless, it doesn't matter what the records are between these two teams. Stanford and Cal, it comes down to this game. This is bragging rights, not just today, but for the rest of the year.
Hits the open man. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I will say this motion does like fake me out for sure. Like, I don't know. There's just, especially when you have a motion with like multiple options. I don't know this shit.
There's a lot going on some of
A
those.
lot.
Especially when it's the circle back into the backfield ones. It's not like just a straight up motion. Yeah.
Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. Reads it, fires complete. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have
35 in my kicker. That's a go zone. Fuck, I should have ran that.
Stanford looking to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down.
Get multiple people open.
Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Stanford quickly to the line. DBs lock up tight on the receivers. They go to the ground. They'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup.
Wide open.
Touchdown, Stanford!
Probably
Quick
should
strike
have
through the air for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fuck.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him.
Was that an accident?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were trying to do what Dan does.
No.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion. completion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll pull it down and run. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone.
One of these days, someone's going to catch a Hail Mary.
I feel like someone has recently this season. In the last season or two. Someone definitely has.
Okay, well, back to square one, but you've got the ball.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad.
What a throw.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him.
There he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on.
That is a good
let the
screen
rush
play.
get to him. Offensive lineman got out in
Thought you
position, and the
had read
running
it.
back sold it too. Once he had the
A
ball
little
in his hands,
concerned.
he just had blockers in green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He wants to throw it again. Skips away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And the offense got themselves.
Fuck, this is going to be too far.
It's so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A
Okay.
49-yard try from the left.
My last game, I had two field goal blocks
Really?
against the computer. Yeah, it was like back to back, and I had never used like the inside lineman to like attempt to block it, but that seemed to do the trick. I don't know.
With like a jump, or did they get through?
I don't know. He kind of pancaked the guy a little bit, so I don't know if I just got lucky, but
That's awesome.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that up the middle.
Yeah, twice with the same guy. I was like, oh, maybe I'm onto something, but hasn't worked since then. So.
They'll try the run. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll try the left side. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, jeez. No.
Got it in the middle. It's Lawson. Coming out,
There's an
attacking
absolute
from deep in
yeah.
their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Pope. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. It's caught. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Golden Bears in the hurry up. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Figueroa. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Going to try to get it himself. Gets down with the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Caught behind the line. It's Pope. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got it.
Oh,
They'll make the stop about a yard short.
telling me to go for it. What?
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Trying play action. Here's a hit. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And that one
Good play.
will come up here in the second half.
That was an audible.
Get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting
Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown.
Oh, shoot.
Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need.
Take it to the end of the quarter.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37.
Not necessarily.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from
No.
He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings
Battle
to see
here.
how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Blunt. Got it inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is
Better throwing. Walks in the end zone. Come on, quarterback.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the corner.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Trying to find the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
That's not good timing.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. And his throw is incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Makes the catch. The receiver will not get it to the fourth down. Well, they got the completion, but there is still plenty of work to do here on fourth down.
Yeah, you'd love for this to be a no-brainer and be inside the one, and it's easy to go for it. This is that little mid-range situation. Listen, offensively, you practice for this. I think you still stay aggressive. Fourth down nowadays means go for it.
Never a doubt.
Where you're going to go
That
for it.
slices the lead to 2. Let's go to the studio now and
Probably
check in with
should've.
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's
Probably
a quick
should've.
update on a top 25 clash today. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd
Acceleration.
is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 6 over Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really.
And here comes the heat, and they get home,
sitting
and
in
they
the-
get him at the 21.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That
Going downfield for the big play. And And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
They'll run it from the gun.
That is crazy formation. That spreads everyone out so far.
Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still
That was
breaking
a
off
quick
big
10
runs.
points.
Impressive, making
1
people
yard
miss,
away.
showing
He
you
needs
the speed,
one more.
and that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Coming out with it, it's Wiggins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. On a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Hey, really nice job on
Would it
defense,
upset you if I
too,
went for it?
understanding the situation. It's third
No,
down.
you can do what you
We're
want.
not giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Scrambling away.
Oh no.
Complete to the left.
Good.
Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Bears have this offense rolling.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catch them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He's going to take off. Powers through the defender. That's a fumble.
Bound to happen.
And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Pope. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense holds their ground. Pick up of a yard. It's at the 26.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Buys a little extra time. Looking down the left side.
My gosh, he was open.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the
That's
quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed, he's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down.
One defender and
the field.
two
So he's not going to be
receivers.
able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't
Split
have
the
the accuracy
difference.
either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
What are you doing?
I'm going to go for 2.
Yeah.
By this defense, the offense trying to salt the game away with the lead.
I don't know what just
Makes
the past 2 plays.
Getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. The give. He's
Oh,
not
good
gonna
stuff.
make it. Still a
Good
one-point
stuff.
game here in the fourth.
Thought I
inning
had it.
to push this edge out to a field goal. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Breaks into the open. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great.
Unleashes one deep. And they
Wow.
got a shot play, but they couldn't make the
That was
connection.
weird because, like, for whatever reason, my cornerback was defending like a receiver on the opposite side of the field, so I was trying to switch him over. Yeah.
Gotta complete that. I saw 2 guys on him before the play, and your one guy moved. I caught it a little late, but there was a lot going on there.
Catch in the middle, it's Wood.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Makes the grab on the left. That's 20.
What's your guy doing? Did you see
Don't-
that?
Yeah, he was just, I don't know.
He thought the play was over. Oh my goodness. It was crazy.
Awareness meeting 0.
0.
Trying the left side. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out.
Gotta stay in bounds here, buddy.
I know that wasn't a
If you got
huge,
shoved.
sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Got it.
Go down. Oh, fuck.
And they've moved out front. Here
That was going for 2.
Yeah.
So hard to like not blitz there because like you run it to score.
He's looking to throw. Sweet grab.
That zig, man.
That
Running
was-
out
that
of
was
those
just-
zig
that was a-
routes.
That wasn't a zig. That was an out.
Okay.
Really an option route. He was supposed to sit down, but saw the single.
For a kick return at some point.
He'll bring it out. It's Wiggins.
Oh,
Yeah, almost bounced off of that.
Might have to go for 2 if I score. If I score. Just like with Dan, I just can't risk it going.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the ground, he's got it again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got...
There he goes. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Was some computer guy lined up offside? Wasn't paying attention.
That I don't know, yeah.
And he's clapping, and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They want to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Making side adjustments here. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
You really don't want to do that because that was also a 10-second runoff, I think.
Oh, gee. Well, I hope the clock stops, right?
Yes, but...
Didn't know that.
Running back searching for a hole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls in.
Open, bro. Hit him.
Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
What else to do?
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down. You still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
And this D, man, right when you needed it. You gave up some yards. It wasn't looking good for a little bit. But late in this football game, you needed to get a stop on third down and put the emphasis on the other side. And now, decision-making time on fourth down. But this D bowing its neck up when it got closer to the red zone.
Oh, good game.
Lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
You have my number, dude. You have my stinking number.
Oh, that was a nerve-wracking game again.
Yeah, some costly turnovers on both ends, but geez, you have my flipping number, dude. I can't